returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And quickly to Thielen here. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Adam Thielen, 76 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in. And runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Because some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down. It's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Jacobs. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back. This one for over 200 yards. This says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Mahomes firing complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. This will be caught by Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going up top for Cup. Double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Dory Jackson. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now. It's Howard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made by Miles Jack.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the The score tied 7-7.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 7 yards the pickup. First down, Denver.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there.
Jordan Howard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
48-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Running from the gun with Howard, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Tua. Open man, it's Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll go jet sweep here with Dorsett. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Yeah, he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
46-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to second.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Pass to Cup. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cooper Cup, his 11th touchdown of the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Butker now to add the extra point. Now on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Denver's offense ready to go again. You got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll find Everett there, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught by Howard. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This is a tough one from 49 yards away. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He finds Howard complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From midfield, here's Tua. Dorsett making the catch. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
20. First down, Denver.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Conversion is successful and makes the score.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago. 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, he targets Cup, and this time he's got it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy the extra time out of the top of it. In the end, it's a tough one.
Ends up getting buried for the loss. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Jacobs. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders, they're within an extra extra point of tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Tua again. This is Howard. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
34, Jordan Howard.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Ball carrier. He's across midfield.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Complete to Jordan Howard.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Howard. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tua going to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Yeah, it's on.
And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 4. 2 minutes to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it'll be second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking left side of his got a man. That's Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going to let it fly. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's knocking out a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up 4th. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Kupp. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger, and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football, all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for
let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick